Hi, I'm James with FPSGeneral, and I'm here with Cevat Yerli at the Warface press event. We're taking a look at Warface, and we're also taking a look at their new social games media platform. And I don't mean like Farmville, Gface. Can you tell us a little bit about Gface?
Gface is our take on a social entertainment platform where we make a platform for real gamers or for high quality games that are free to play, that are social. But we want to give this word social, which has been kind of beaten to death in the last couple of years, a whole new meaning to it. And what we mean with social is it's really about you and your friends having an experience together. And so we created a slogan called Play Together Live, and it literally encompasses the vision of Gface in many areas.
So we should also mention that this is browser-based as well.
Yeah, gface.com is a whole browser experience platform. So we blurred the line kind of between browser gaming and between client gaming and high-quality gaming generally. So we really don't differentiate anymore. Is this going to be a downloadable client? Is this going to be a game that you buy or whatnot? From a quality, it's like the games that you buy. From accessibility, it's as easy as a browser game. But what happens is we call it the kind of like we joke about it, saying this is an automagical preparation mechanic. So Gface automatically prepares and downloads the game that you choose to play and your friends, and prepares it for you in a way that you don't have to set up like which directory to set it up. You don't have to set up like kind of drivers and things like that. We just do it in the background for you.
Now let me ask, is Gface a platform specifically for Crytek, or are there potentially going to be third-party free-to-play games on there at some point?
Yeah. So with Warface, we're launching and proving out the platform. We are effectively also showing how social is added to real games. When I say real games, like games that we used to pay money for, how this works and how you can make social and free-to-play a viable business. By late 2014, we hope to open up completely automatically so people can do self-publishing in a very automatized way. So definitely, Gface is designed for long-term play. It's designed around high-quality games that are social. You know, it's designed around like as a platform where friends meet and play arbitrary games.
Great. All right, let's talk about Warface. Let's talk about the game that you're showing and kind of, you know, it's carrying the flag of Gface, kind of showing what it can do. So it's a shooter, kind of near future military shooter, and it's class-based. People can expect the versus mode. Can they expect any other modes as well?
Yeah, so versus is quite standard, right? I mean, you have the competitive modes such as Team Deathmatch, Plant the Bomb, Storm, and others. And of course, this is not the end of it. I mean, this is an online service. That means we will do as many as we can, and also what the community wants, right? At the end of the day, this is the nice thing about the service, listening to the community, giving what the community wants. And then we have the co-op mode, which is actually in this whole setting and this kind of online gaming offering in free-to-play space, completely unique worldwide, to have a daily new mission recurring for you and your friends to play in a PvE mode.
Well, I think the co-op in Warface does an excellent job of kind of refreshing the experience. It has, you know, mechs you can get in a helicopter, shoot out the windows. It's all very interesting. It's not just the same standard enemy with an M16 rushing at you.
Exactly, yeah. I mean, we have like all kinds of detailed aspects. I mean, I was talking very high level before. We have like different kind of mini bosses battles that are refreshing and new in the shooter space. And so we added like these things like climbing, you know, like helping each other up. Like pushing together vehicles around as cover and firing mechanics, and truly make each class relevant enough to each other that players actually make a meaningful choice. And so we are very proud of the fact that our classes are very well balanced. You know, it's not like everybody plays rifle or everybody plays medic. They all are relevant. They all are important in a group. And again, true friends pick the groups in a way, you know, that are completely supportive of each other, where the sum of the 4 or 5 players are much more than just individual roles.
Yeah, I did a video on co-op mechanics in games, and you know, there's a lot of games that are what I like to call simultaneous single player, where you go through the entire thing and you might have been playing by yourself, you might have been playing with another person. It doesn't really matter. It's like, yeah, they're another gun, but in Warface, the climbing mechanic, the resurrecting mechanic, the reviving mechanic, right? It's all makes it a very cohesive, cooperative experience.
To your point, right? Many games are like multiple people playing single player together, and that's what I meant was also like our history comes from single player gaming, Like the Western mentality is single player package good, and then added multiplayer, added co-op, right? And there's a lot of single player nature there. And with GFace and Warface, I wanted to get rid of this luggage in a way, from historical luggage, and say, if we were to do this again from scratch, we would make a game where we enter the game from the beginning together. We are together in the menus, we configure together, we go through the buttons together, and then we select the map. Of course, there's one host, right? He does it for us, the best guy in a way. He just guides the group through it, but everybody is together from day one, or from the first screen onwards. And that was for me a very exciting thing, because once people felt that difference, they understood what I meant with real-time social mechanics. Like this word real-time social, or it sounds very technical, but once you experience it being together in a game like that, you don't want to go back to menus where you're alone by yourself and you only see your friend at the moment the shooting starts. Right. And that's what I wanted to get rid of, the whole historical luggage.
That's great, man. I'm very excited for Crytek moving into this space and kind of going forward in this very innovative direction. And Cevat, thank you very much.